Good morning all. Happy Vlogmas day 2. My name is Holly, or Sewing in Scottish, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you watched yesterday on day 1, thank you very much, and if you commented, thank you. I somehow reached 800 subscribers overnight, so that was awesome. Thank you if you have subscribed. It's appreciated so much. I never imagined that 800 people would subscribe when I first started doing these videos. 800 people is a lot of people. Where are we at today? It is, oh crap, it's 10:15. I did get up extra early this morning to get my things in order. No, hasn't happened. As usual, I sort of hang around waiting for half an hour to have my coffee, my first coffee of the day, because I can't function without a coffee. But I can't have a coffee within 30 minutes of taking my thyroid medication, so there's a lot of hanging about. And then I have my first coffee and it's like, oh, I just want to sit here and enjoy this moment and make it last. And then before you know it, it's 10:15, even though you got up at 7:30. Yesterday went pretty much as I had predicted, and I sat at my desk and did a lot of sewing. No, not sewing, studying. I'm sitting, my sewing machine's right there, I'm looking at it. I'm sewing. I did actually get some sewing done yesterday, which I didn't expect to. Dinner last night was one of those ones where you just sort of shove it in the oven for half an hour, and then it's only really for the last 10 minutes that you have to do anything. So I took that 20-minute window and managed to get the sewing finished on my next dress. I will show you that later. It's up the stairs. It's not finished. I still have to attach the buttons, but the sewing is finished. The downstairs sewing, so it's gone up the stairs now, and I will sit at my desk at some point and sew the buttons on. But first I need to make them, because I wanted to do self-covered buttons. And that's a task, isn't it? I actually really like, it's one of these wee tasks that I don't mind doing, but it's more the getting started that puts you off. It's one of these times that having long nails comes in handy. You can just poke the fabric into the teeth and it's great. And the result is really good as well, and I definitely want to do it for that dress. That I will show you later. Advent calendars. Advent calendars. Let's start with the advent calendars. Now, this threw me yesterday. If you watched yesterday, you know that that despite being clearly labelled "start here," it did throw me. And I went on Kylie's Instagram and she has an unboxing, and I basically was right. You start at 24 and work your way down. But I think I had watched a couple of other Vlogmases yesterday's who started on 1, so I now know what's in 1. I'm gonna have to watch that, I think. Yeah, otherwise I'll spoil the surprise. Although to be fair, by the time we get to day 1, I'll have completely forgotten what's in it. So yes, we're going backwards, which means today on the Kylie calendar is 23. Where's 23? What's this? A little plant. Let's go. This is where having the long nails does not come in handy. Oh! Oh my goodness. I love this one. Is it a double-sided? No, it's plain. Trying not to trash my kitchen table. So it looks like this. Sewn like a boss. And it's got the sunglasses. And there's 2 of them. They're really cute. I remembered last night, actually, that my mum had said to me, where do you get your labels from? My house. So because there's 2 in each window, I think I'm going to put one aside from each and give her some of the labels, because I do have too many, don't I? She's not getting any of the Beyond the Pink Door ones from yesterday. just the Kylie in the machine ones. I'll split them with her. She's not a sewer, but she knits. So yeah, she'll get them and she'll... So maybe on the pink door one, I didn't organise it. I said I was going to organise it in dates, but to prevent me digging around for a minute and a half, I have put today's on top. So we've got number 2. Put that over there. Number 2. I watched Andrea's Vlogmas last night, which is great, and because I wanted to find out if the labels were a coincidence or not, but they're not. But I thought the labels had been inspired by the packaging, and actually it was the other way around. The beautiful packaging that beyond the Think Pink boxes come in were inspired by the labels. So that was cool. Good to know. Day 2. I thought I recognised the shape of the packaging because as a Think Pink subscriber, we had a recent, in one of the recent boxes, it was like a decoration, make your decoration type thing. Mine was a donut. But this is a make your own Ponzietta badge brooch. That's really cool actually. And it includes everything you need. Awesome. That will be added to my 2 make projects. But if I've got time, with the donut, which I want to go on my tree beside my other Christmas tree donut decoration, because the only thing better than 1 donut is 2 donuts. So yeah, hopefully one evening I'll get a chance to dig into these. Very cute, very, very cute. Last advent calendar. It's the Fabric Godmother one. We're on day 2. Very excited to see what's in day 2. It's this one here. Save your wooden thread spool to store bias binding and ribbons. What's this? On the tissue paper. Oh, it's thread. Oh, awesome. Black thread. Can I just show you? This is all the black thread I have left in the house. So the timing of this should not be better really. It is Scanfill organic cotton thread, 100% organic cotton thread. Comes on this wee wooden, and as they suggest, once you finish your thread, use it to store your binding. Very cute. So that's actually, it's not, my Kinder one's still up the stairs, but well, it'll be Kinder chocolate. Not really much of a surprise there. What am I wearing today? I said I was going to talk about what I was wearing. I am wearing a Me Made. Let me see if I can show you this. It's Helen's Closet Gilbert top. The lighting in here is terrible and it is not doing this fabric any justice whatsoever. Hang on. Let's move you. Aha! Okay, that's better. Right, I'll put you on the cat tower for now. Apologies if you're wobbly. There. Love the ABBA-esque sleeves. I was actually thinking about putting some elastic in the cuff because I thought for sure they would irritate me. But they actually don't. This viscose is so light and floaty that it just moves and sort of gets out of your way for you. I made the tie hem version. Like where this stops, high hip, not too cropped, but you know, the proportions of it I think are really nice. And it has a little collar. This still isn't getting how vivid this green is. It still looks quite dull, but it's a gorgeous fabric. It's green with little lilacs and oranges. I went with some lilac buttons to bring out the lilac. And I love this fabric. Let me sit back down. Because yeah, I can't produce daylight from nowhere, unfortunately, and I think it is going to be one of those grey days. The fabric came from Fleur. Fleur. There's my French. I didn't do it yesterday. I'm a bit more awake today. And when I bought this, she only had 1.5 meters left, or 1 3/4 meters, and I really wanted to make a dress. But I liked it so much that I was like, I'll take what she's got. And then when it came back in stock, I'd already kind of settled on making the Gilbert top. But then I picked up another 1.5 meters and decided to knock out a chalk and notch Evelyn skirt, which is a pattern that I talked about before on this channel. It's a really nice skirt. I haven't made the versions in the stiffer fabrics. I've only made version C, which is the viscose drapey one. But it's gorgeous, and I will try and come back on later today in some daylight and with the skirt on to show you how it looks together as my sort of secret separates. Yeah. Plans for today: more studying. That's priority number 1. My other half is going to the nurse's to get his stitches out. So he's going to get in the car for the first time in 3 weeks. He's going to try and drive. I'm going to go with him just to make sure he doesn't crash. And then while he's in the nurse, I'll run round Lidl and pick up some bits. And yeah, I will update you as the day goes. I was hoping that I would get some nice deliveries today, but the postman, I saw him at the bottom of the street and I was like, oh, postman's coming. And then he just walked straight past. Nothing for me today. So yeah, disappointing. But yes, I shall be back later to update you on my day and hopefully show you the chalk and notch in the Gilbert and the Evelyn power couple together. Take care, everyone. Hello, I'm back. It is 5:15. I've had a fairly productive day today. Managed to get the chapter read that I needed to. Actually, a lot faster than I thought I was going to, which meant that I could get my self-cover buttons made, created, covered. Covered is the word I'm looking for. I could get my buttons covered, and I've actually started sewing them on for the closet core next dress, in case you're wondering what I'm talking about. Which would make sense because I don't think I've explained what I'm talking about. But yes, almost finished the closet core next dress. And because I only have 2 buttons left to sew on, I should be able to show that tomorrow. All being well. What else have I done today? My other half went down to the nurse's and got his stitches out of his big knee replacement scar. So that's going well. He managed to drive there, no problems. He managed to drive back, no problems. I went round Lidl and I went round Lidl hungry, which is always a mistake. So I came back and ate a toffee filled yum yum, and no doubt dropped crumbs all over the closet core next dress. So yeah, it's been quite not bad day so far. I can't think of, oh, there is other things I wanted to show you. I tried to I was wittering on earlier about wanting to get some footage of me in this Gilbert top with the matching chalk and notch Evelyn skirt. I did try. It hasn't really been daylight today. It's been super grey, and yeah, that didn't work, but I did take some pictures, so I'll put them in here. I know I said I was going to do a bit of a pattern chat, but yeah, at this point the Gilbert top has been around longer than I have been sewing. It's very popular and I can totally see why. It's beautiful. And yeah, there's lots to like about it. I've only made one version and I've only made the long sleeve version. I do intend on making other versions. I think obviously like this kind of bell sleeve, the 70s sleeve is pretty on trend, and I think the tie front keeps it looking a bit younger and a wee bit fresher, which can, it's a, you know, a blouse essentially, but it's hard to make blouses look young and fresh. But yeah, this is a good pattern to do it with, I think. And I really like it, both with the skirt and without. I think it looks nice with jeans. I've been wearing a pair of Fleur jeans all day today, and I just keep feeling like I'm in ABBA, and have been sort of, you know, wafting in and out of rooms, irritating my other half. And it's the same with the skirt, I think. I think the skirt has the potential to be worn by itself, you know, with like a black jumper and some black tights and boots. But because this viscose is so lightweight that, you know, spring, summer even, I think I'll get a bit of wear out of this. And yeah, it's a lovely fabric. I mentioned earlier it's from Fleur, and I don't know if I mentioned how much it was, which is £6 a metre, which is crazy. For fabric this lovely, it's absolutely crazy. And I will encourage you, she still has some in stock, I'll encourage you to go and check it out, and check out her website if you haven't already. She has some beautiful fabrics in there. She has quite a lot of quilting cottons, but I think they're all quilting weight cottons. That was my radiator gurgling. It wasn't me, it wasn't my stomach, in case you heard that. I think the quilting weight cottons that she has a lot of like art gallery fabrics, and they would look beautiful as dresses as well, I think. So yeah, go and check out her website. Everything will be in the box below. I'm having risotto for dinner. Sun-dried tomato and bacon risotto, which is fine, but it's not going to be like last night where I can just shove it in the oven and leave it and go and do other things. It's going to be a hanging about and stirring, and yeah, going to spend the evening sitting watching football with my other half. And me and football have a funny relationship, but I've been really enjoying this World Cup. It's been super entertaining the last few nights. So entertaining, but the timing of it, because he's been recovering from his surgery, and I think that's, you know, it's not the easiest thing for him, but having the World Cup on every day, and especially that point where there were 4 games a day, oh, it's been good. It's been really handy. Perfect timing. I won't tell you who I support. I'm sure you can guess who it isn't. But I'll be tuning for Switzerland tonight out of some sense of loyalty. So that's me for today. I hope you have all had a good day and have been managing to watch some Vlogmas. Please don't feel obliged to watch every day of mine. Obviously, if you do, it's dead nice. But there are so many. Scrolling down my feed today was just like, oh, Vlogmas. Because I can usually concentrate on a couple of things at once. I have had a lot of vlogs on in the background while I've been doing my reading. So it's been good. It's been really good to just see what everyone's getting up to and see how Christmassy everyone is. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's not ready and raring to go. That makes me feel a bit better. But I love seeing people who are. Yeah, go for it. So I will be back with you tomorrow, hopefully with a finished next dress to show you. Take care, everyone.